Winter is on the edge of the wind in Warsaw, but the thoughts of many Polish families are turning to the chilly political atmosphere they detect towards them in Britain in the wake of the Brexit referendum.
Hi, Julia. Dzień dobry. Good to see you. Let's go. Come on.
Julia Libera and her husband came home to Warsaw from London after the vote, shocked to discover that Brexit voting neighbours and colleagues saw the size of the Polish community
The answer is Scouts.
as a problem.
Every single one told me, you're not the problem. All the others are the problem. Really? Now I don't believe you. You must have something also against me.
Now Julia can't be sure that the deal that Britain will eventually negotiate with the rest of the European Union will give her the right to go back to work in the UK in the future.
We didn't know what will happen. We still don't know what will happen after the Brexit, if we will be allowed to work there or not. And if you're young, you want to settle, you want to have a family somewhere, you have this a basic feeling of stability. And in UK, you don't have it right now.
School is bad because that's free.
In this atmosphere, Poland's liberal opposition politicians broadly agree with its conservative government that Poland should add its voice to the favourite refrain of the EU chorus at the moment. No free access to the single market for Britain unless it allows the free movement of European workers. Freedom of movement in future.
So if you're gonna restrict on the one hand the freedom of movement, so you're gonna be restricted on financial services. So if you limit the freedom of movement, automatically you should expect some custom duties. And I'm pretty sure that UK negotiators are fully aware of it. And probably, those who are, people who are voting for leave in the referendum were not fully aware of it.
Some things in Poland never change. It remains profoundly Catholic, for example. But ordinary Poles have seen their daily lives transformed by EU membership. It's meant not just better lives and better roads, but a guarantee of a democratic future in a country that was a communist police state less than 30 years ago. For that reason, Britain's negotiators may find the issue of freedom of movement into the UK is more important and more emotional to many Europeans than they might have imagined.
I myself remember after we joined, and for the first time at an airport, I could join the EU citizens aisle and just go without much control, without a stamp, and cross the border. And I had tears in my eyes because that was such a touching moment. And to be deprived of that will be very, very hurtful.
As in all the former communist states that came late to EU membership, there's a sense now in Poland that Brexit is a big moment, not just in Britain, but here too.
So the chill of autumn is descending on Warsaw, just like the chill of Brexit is descending on the EU. And Poland's leaders are preparing to fight on the issues that matter to them, like the freedom of movement of their people. And just like all the other countries that are remaining inside the European Union, Poland can veto any deal that doesn't suit it. This is going to get complicated. Kevin Connolly, BBC News, Warsaw.